Welcome back to Dinar Today, where we cut through the noise and give you calm, clear insight about the Iraqi dinar. Before we talk about numbers, exchange rates, or digital systems, let's talk about you. Many of you have held the Iraqi dinar, and some, even the Vietnamese dong, for years, sometimes decades. You've survived rumors, false deadlines, loud promises, and quiet disappointments. This isn't just waiting, it's a test of patience, discipline, and understanding. And if you're still here, that says something very important about you. You are serious about real financial understanding, not hype. So let's be crystal clear. By the end of this video, you will not get hype. You will not get fantasy dates or empty speculation. You will get clarity, context, and understanding. We'll explore what has fundamentally changed in Iraq's financial system, what hasn't changed, why today's dinar situation is completely different from the past calm, grounded, analytical, human. Let's dive in. Financial infrastructure, trade system, and economy. Think of it like this. The dinar is not a ticket in a lottery. It's a share in Iraq's digital, trade-ready, post-cash economy. This is not small change. It's a quiet revolution, and it's happening right now. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking a currency's value is only about interest rates, inflation, or short-term speculation. That works in mature economies. The US dollar, euro, yen. Those currencies follow predictable rules. Supply, demand, rates, inflation. Iraq is not in that same framework. If you try to evaluate the dinar using Western logic alone, you will completely miss the story. Here's the real shift. The Iraqi dinar is no longer just a medium of exchange. It's now being treated as equity in a sovereign state, a stake in Iraq's financial infrastructure, trade system, and economy. Think of it like this. The dinar is not a ticket in a lottery. It's a share in Iraq's digital, trade-ready, post-cash economy. This is not small change. It's a quiet revolution, and it's happening right now. When people say, we're waiting for a rate change, they're focusing on the final step, the visible announcement, not the foundation. Currencies don't rise because of announcements. They rise because of architecture. And the architecture is already in place. Digital banking rails connecting local and international banks, electronic settlements for trade and oil revenue, compliance and monitoring systems that ensure transparency, full transaction visibility, even for previously cash-heavy sectors. Imagine upgrading from a dial-up internet to fiber optic networks overnight. That's what Iraq did with its money. This is not a temporary shift, it's a structural reset, and it's live today. You've heard phrases like removing zeros or adjusting the exchange rate. Most people think this is about printing new notes or a cosmetic change. It isn't. It's about aligning physical currency with a fully digital, traceable financial system. Iraq leapfrogged decades of banking evolution, moving directly into modern digital finance. Think fintech plus blockchain-level traceability, not cash in a suitcase. This isn't hype. It's a paradigm shift in how money functions in Iraq. Historically, Iraq's oil revenue was trapped in slow auctions, inefficiencies, and speculative spikes. Now, electronic platforms serve as settlement rails. Banks are directly connected to international networks. Oil payments, imports, and trade clear faster, cleaner, and more transparently. The result? When massive trade volumes settle digitally, demand for the local currency grows automatically, not emotionally. Imagine a river flowing freely versus a clogged canal. The liquidity is increasing and it's unstoppable. Iraq is sitting on one of the richest resource bases in the world. Proven oil reserves among the largest, globally historic gold reserves, sulfur, phosphate, and other natural resources, a recovering agricultural sector. Developed currencies can't simply double in value. They are already priced. Undervalued, asset-backed currencies like the dinar can re-rate sharply when fundamentals are recognized. This isn't speculation. This is fundamental math and economics. You've heard about the development road project, roads, ports, railways, but underneath the surface, logistics corridors, toll and customs engines, capital flow pipelines. And the currency moving through this system is the dinar. Global companies do not commit to long-term contracts if the currency is unstable. Treasury departments operate on models, not hope. When international firms invest in Iraq, they are sending a signal of confidence before headlines ever appear. Iraq was once a cash-only economy. Invisible transactions, poor taxation, no accurate GDP tracking. That is over. Now, POS systems, debit cards, digital payments, international banking integration, full oversight and real-time tracking. Every transaction is data, reshaping the central bank's picture of the economy. And what they're seeing, Iraq is larger, stronger, and more productive than we've been led to believe. IMF Article 8 is a legal milestone, not a ceremonial step. Actions like SWIFT integration, correspondent banking upgrades, and international debit usage are preconditions, not optics. Currency transitions don't happen when excitement peaks. They happen when systems are ready, and reversal is impossible. Operationally, Iraq is past that point. This is not a lottery ticket. It's a structural, systemic adjustment that rewards patience, understanding, emotional discipline. What we watch next: transaction, velocity, reserve growth, parallel market spread, IMF language, and signals rollout of smaller denominations. When all align, the transition completes. And when it does, it won't feel dramatic. It will feel inevitable. Thank you for staying grounded, calm, and disciplined. This is Dinar Today. Tracking the real metrics, not hype. Stay calm, stay prepared, stay informed.